this is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
What's up, y'all? Summer's got a different tempo. Everything's a little looser, brighter. One plan turns into another. You hear something, you stay a little longer. Next thing you know, you're somewhere you didn't plan to be. It's those in-between moments. That's where the ideas hit. Conversations stretch out, little memories sneak up on you. And sometimes it's just about what's in your hand. That color, that chill. The new Tropical Butterfly Refresher from Starbucks. Guava and passion fruit flavors with mango pineapple flavored pearls. Yeah, that feels like summer before you even taste it. Funny how one small stop becomes the best part of the day. Start your summer rhythm with Starbucks. Try the new Tropical Butterfly Refresher from Starbucks.
Hey everyone, it's Cal Penn. I'm inviting you to join the best-sounding book club you've ever heard with my podcast, Hearsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club. Every episode, I nerd out with amazing guests and dive into the best new audiobooks available on Audible. It's the book club for your ears. Listen to Hearsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
When Kohler, global design leader in luxurious kitchen and bath products, asked me to be their ambassador for timeless, elegant, durable cast iron, I said, I'm in. Soon after, I was in their Kohler, Wisconsin foundry, watching molten iron poured, enamel applied by hand, and the beautiful finished pieces ready to ship. Since 1883, Kohler cast iron has been crafted by incredible artisans, and seeing it firsthand gave me a whole new appreciation for their craftsmanship. Now, I'm proud to lend my stamp of approval to my favorite Kohler cast iron products for their durability, beauty, and enduring style. Shop my curated picks at Kohler.com. As the Kohler cast iron ambassador, I say, long live cast iron.
Intro, go! Laugh with me when the rent's past due and the car won't start. Laugh with me when the only sponsor is my broken heart. We're hanging on this janky stream, two weird voices in the glow of a screen. If the world won't sing, then let it laugh with me.
Welcome back. It's a brand new episode. This is Laugh With Me, the podcast 150 with Jeremy Odem, and I'm your host.
Jeremy stares at the stats and shaking over takeout boxes. Johnny's already mapping hotels on a napkin with greasy crosses. They quit jobs they kinda hate it. Tell their bosses, catch the show. Boss just shrugs, hope it's funny. Johnny grins, you'll never know.
Hey, it's J.O., and you heard that right. This is episode 150. What an accomplishment. Johnny, congratulations, sir. Something to be celebrated for sure, and we've got a good one for you. A very fun episode. We've got a couple special guests with us. We've got calling in via phone here in just a bit. It's going to be my brother Kyle. Also, we've got the 2025 Guest of the Year, Eric Larson. And it's gonna be a really fun episode. That's all I got to say. 150. Thank you so much to everybody who downloads, follows, subscribes, and listens. And to the haters, baby, we're still here.
See them? If it's in front of me, I can handle it. But if it's like off to my side or if it's somewhere not visible, like it drives me insane.
So you can't even sit next to somebody who's eating?
I can it, and granted, I mean,
you sit next to people.
Yeah.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
But like if I'm in an office, I hate having somebody sitting right behind me that's eating or doing any of that. I used to have somebody at work sat behind me, and he would do sunflower seeds and spit them into a bottle. And I about wanted to just murder him.
Is it the actual, like, the spit? Like or is it...
That was the repetitive stuff, but like...
Okay.
That's one reason, too, I don't know that I'll ever own a dog or a cat, is because the sound of them eating is
Slurping,
disgusting to me.
Yeah.
So
I get used to it. Otherwise, it's...
And maybe that's the thing. Maybe having kids and, animals around and stuff, like, it would just be like, well, I'm desensitized to that now.
I think when you have kids, too, once you have had to wipe their butt so many times, them eating's not that bad.
All right, let's get this thing.
We've got Eric Larson returning. He is a giant in the transportation industry. He is the 5th speaker at Central, a former fantasy football champion and 2025 guest of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, the return of Eric Larson.
Yes.
People thought maybe you'd been shadow banned from the show.
Yeah.
Is there truth to that? I mean, there's no truth to the shadow ban, but is there truth to the people who've been saying this?
It's been a long time since I've been on.
I really don't think it's been that long.
Yeah, it's been at least 3 weeks since I've been here in the studio.
3 weeks is probably legit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, when's the last baseball game we went to? But we didn't record that week because we just hung out at the game. So
I was kind of, just being kind of the introvert that I am, I kind of imagine that there's a timer that goes off in people's heads where they're just like, all right, 2 hours. That's all the Eric I can take.
2 hours.
So, when we come in and we record, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm here for 45 minutes. I'm here for an hour.
Yeah.
We normally will do dinner or something like afterwards.
Right.
And I imagine that, when you get in your car after the restaurant, you're like, at least 3 weeks. If I see Eric within the next 3 weeks, I'm probably going to murder him.
Hey Siri, set a timer.
Yeah.
3 weeks.
And then, distance makes the heart grow fonder.
Yep.
And about 3 weeks from then, you're just like, who I haven't seen?
Yeah, it's my good buddy Eric.
Yeah, 2025 guest of the year.
Yeah, let's monetize it. Where's he at? Let's get
Wait, what? Whoa.
let's get this bad boy going. We got a good one for you today. We're talking top 5 cereals of all time, like our favorites. These are 5 can't miss cereals. Obviously, that is personal choice there, and it's not just us. We've got the return of Kyle, my brother, Kyle Odem. Now he's a guy who has been shouting from the rooftops, shadow ban, that he's been banned from the show. Totally not true. But it's been, you're saying 3 weeks. It's been a long time since he's been on the show. But we, just in our group chat, we've been talking about these cereals, and it's been kind of an ongoing discussion for quite a bit now.
Yeah, well, and, just spoiler alert, hearing his list of the cereals, I imagine that he's not available to the show because he's spending so much time on the toilet. There's a lot of fiber. Yeah, a lot of fiber in his list.
Well, there was certainly fiber action in your list, but Kyle did actually reach out right before we hit record. We figured we'd get it going and we would get the show moving. He is going to be a good 15-20 minutes late. So he's a busy guy. He is somebody who is one of the more busier people I know. What would you say? Busy, fake busy? Let's call him out on this.
Oh.
Yeah, we're recording. So he's late. We're going to go ahead and just start the show. Yes.
I was taken back a little there because I was just like, you're still kind of in projecting like show voice.
Like I'm, showy.
Like you're, still doing it. And
yeah.
I was a little confused by that because,
No, we're going to go ahead and start. And then when he finally shows up, then we'll talk cereals. Is that cool?
Oh, so all right. So don't talk about cereal.
So don't talk about cereal. We're going to save that for Kyle. You brought up the showy voice. When you're at work, do you, we talk about how you're a giant in the transportation industry. When you're at work, do you like customer service voice? People, oh, hey. Do you have that you bring out whenever you have a client?
Not necessarily the customer service voice, but one of the things that I do get a lot of credit for at work is when I'm doing a Zoom meeting or doing one of those. people are like, your voice goes up about 4 octaves.
Oh, it goes up 4 octaves. Like, it's loud?
Yep. And I think it's, due to radio, because when radio, it's like, all right, when you're talking into a mic, you're talking past the mic.
Yes.
You're hitting, like 2 feet behind it.
Yep.
You're speaking like you would in a very large, like, classroom. And so whenever I get on a customer call or a presentation call where I'm doing that, I instantly flip into that voice. And so once I close the meeting and I exit it, I'll get people coming up to me and, giving me notes like, oh, hey, that was a great call, or, who were you talking to? Like that kind of stuff. And it was just like, you heard that? And they were like, I didn't really have a choice.
Yeah, second floor heard that as well.
yeah. So it's
that's funny.
Yeah, I think sometimes just transportation. They're just like, man, this must be really important. He really wants these people to understand what he's saying.
He loves moving goods. Do you what's like your I've never been to your office, but like what's your office like setting? Is it cubicles? Is it door and walls? Like what's the situation there?
Most of the calls I'll do in just a regular cubicle area.
Yep.
So yeah.
Okay. So yeah, there's going to be some crossover. Okay, but you're bringing it.
Yeah. If it is a big presentation meeting, I will go to one of the offices that's near.
That's fair. Yeah.
And I will get the same complaints because they're like, we could literally hear you through the walls of the office.
Well, you need to keep everybody abreast of what's happening. Like they need to know what's up. I at the store, I would do the same thing. It was, oh, hey, and try to bring it up a notch to the customer or whoever it was. But I don't know if I would call it. It's probably what everyone would call customer service voice, but to me, it was just like
as you're saying customer service voice, you're smiling as you're talking. That's a classic tell of sales voice.
You can't unwrap.
They can hear the smile.
20 plus years of of training or service or whatever you want to call it, but yeah, that's funny. Do you get that way when you're just randomly on the phone chatting with whomever? Like, let's say you talk to your mom. I mean, do you ramp it up?
God, I need to call my mom.
Should we call her now?
I guess we got time.
Yeah, I mean, we're just killing time right now. I mean,
I don't normally have to think about that. I mean, I do speak loud to my parents if I were to have them on the phone. I mean,
have they ever called you out and been like, "Don't raise your voice to me"? Or
they've known me long enough.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I've got a reputation even among our friends group as the loud one.
Do they? So we, you and you have a lot of friends, different friend groups too, that actually before I asked my question, Hattie was just asking me today. She's like, so who's probably like the more popular or better friend, you or Eric, like in your friends groups? And I'm like, well, that's a weird question. I was like, but there's really, we're two different types of people. Cause like Eric's like, he's got a lot of friend groups in a lot of different like areas. So he's spreading it out, and he is like got, he's an octopus out there. He's just got arms all over the place. Wow. Right. And I'm right now in my life, like, it's just more like I'm pretty honed in. I've got my core group. That's essentially it. Like I don't really branch out as often as Eric. So Eric's probably got like, he's more popular. Like he's more out there. And maybe what I am is just more like, okay, my core group, here we are, this is it. But yeah, she was asking that because she was just kind of like relating in her like situation, like who is she? And she saw herself as like someone similar to you, where she kind of just
arms.
She's a friend in all these different groups versus her best friend, who's just more like she's got home base and this is it. But I don't know. You see it that way? I mean, do you see?
Yeah. No, I was really waiting to pounce on that if you would have answered it the other way around. Because I'm just like, I've gotten used to, I mean, you refer to your cats, your dog, you tell me what's going on with them.
Right.
And you refer to them like they're people.
They're my besties.
Yeah. And, I'm again, as a good friend, as a good listener, I'm aware of
the situation.
Yeah, of the dogs and the dog being scared and having beef with the neighborhood cat. I'm up to speed with these, but
so to bring it back to where I was originally going, which is with your parents, when your friends, because you have a lot of different friend groups, they come through and they all know your folks and hang out. And then you're talking to your friends and you ramp it up. You ramp up the octaves and do they ever call you out and be like, you're different when you're around your friends? I mean, did they ever say anything like that?
No, I would say that, more common with the octaves thing is my mom will be like, shh, shh. Yeah, because I do. The more excited I am, the louder I talk. So,
yeah, which
is probably, to bring it to your terms, when the dog's tail is like wagging like a ton. Yeah. Like if I got a lot of friends around, like, right. Hey, everybody, listen to me now.
Yeah, that makes sense. So we're sitting here, we're waiting for Kyle. I got a question for you. We're just killing time. Whatever happened to clowns?
Clowns?
Clowns. Like the balloon, tie the balloon animals, face paint. Like they used to be probably before the 2000s a big form of entertainment. Like you hire them for a birthday party. You see them out at the restaurants doing balloon animals, the grocery stores. You see them out at festivals and whatnot, and they're funny as hell. What happened to them? I couldn't tell you the last time I've seen a clown.
Oh, that's a fallacy. You're making that up.
I'm not. I'm telling you. I don't remember the last time I saw a clown.
You're going to smack yourself in the head when you think this through.
Okay.
We live in a post-funny clown age.
We do? They're not funny?
It became such a trope of the scary clown that where have you seen the clowns? Well, it's Pennywise and It.
And the Terrifier.
It's the Terrifier.
Art, yep.
Like
They're scary now.
But you've seen them.
But
They're around them.
That's a good point.
I almost feel like the trope has become reality of people. Like when we were kids, it was like a joke. Like, all right, no, clowns like Ronald McDonald. He's funny. He's a clown, and people were like, I'm scared of that.
But who's that famous clown that was always on like WGN?
Bozo.
Bozo. Like they used to have TV shows.
Yeah. Like, you ever hear Bozo dubbed over?
I have.
That guy had some anger issues, I think.
He had some anger issues. Shout out Tim Robinson. Yeah, that's I have actually seen Bozo dubbed over. But like they had TV shows centered around the clown. One of the central side characters of The Simpsons was Krusty the Clown. Like there's some big clowns that we grew up with.
Do you miss clowns?
I've always been a fan of clowns. My first store that I ran, grocery store, one of the events, actually a couple of times I hired clowns to come and be a part of the festivities, and magicians. I hired a magician to come and do, street magic right in front of the customers around the store just because I thought it was fun. Like there's things that are like in a bygone era, it almost seems like, and it really wasn't that long ago, and it just seems like they're gone now. I don't know. I was thinking about clowns, and I was just like, I don't see clowns anymore locally, because to your point, they are everywhere. Art the Clown is terrifying, and I'm a huge fan of his.
This, and I didn't even think about it until you kind of were throwing us back memory lane, but you were always very defensive of the Juggalos. When Eminem got in his beef with the Insane Clown Posse, I mean, you took a very contrary opinion of just, hey, maybe Eminem shouldn't be bullying them. And now that I'm even putting 1 + 1 to equal 2.
Right.
I feel like when Eminem went after MGK, that's when you came to MGK's defense and became his number one fan.
I didn't even know who MGK was then when they feuded. Now I've got his logo tattooed on my wrist, but I've never been a Juggalo, but I appreciate their art. So maybe there's some truth to what you're saying, but I don't know that I don't remember defending them. But in today's world, I probably would. Yeah, I probably would defend them.
Jeremy, what do you think of this juggalo thing going on?
Yeah.
I'm for it. I've been asking for more representation of clowns. Now we've got it.
Give it to me in the music. Give it to me in wrestling. Give it to me. Like, just give me the wrestling. Is Danhausen the modern day clown?
No, he's not a clown.
Okay.
What?
Okay, I'm just asking. These are questions.
Have you seen him tell a joke?
No jokes. No,
Yeah.
I've seen him curse.
Yes.
And I'm not talking about swear words. Yeah, he's out and about right now. That's for damn sure. Yeah, I'd like to see more clowns locally, but, whatever. If they're out, they're out. Maybe they're all scary now. I don't know. That's the thing. It kind of goes in waves, right? People with knives used to be called chefs. Now they're murderers. I don't know. Things go in waves.
Have you ever heard of like a self-fulfilling prophecy?
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
Just something that's just bound to happen.
Yeah.
So I have to imagine that in your repertoire for comedy, that if you
I'm going to take that as a compliment that I have a repertoire of comedy.
But I'm guessing that if there was, you were doing a set.
Yes.
And some heckler was like, "Sit down, you clown."
Oh, I would eat that up.
I'm assuming that you've now, you're planting the seeds now.
Yeah.
So that you can watch those trees grow.
Right.
When you get on the stage.
If somebody said that to me, it would just be the highest of compliments. Like, this is peak.
You have clowns in such high esteem.
I have peaked. Yes. I've never told this story before, but one time I was on stage and I was wearing kind of like a flannel, shirt, but it had like a hood. On it, like one of those types of shirts.
Yeah, one of those early 2000 shirts.
Yeah, and I thought it looked cool because that's kind of my style. And as soon as I get on stage, I get somebody yelling out, "Oh, what you got, B Rabbit?" Like Emin for 8 Mile. I'm like, "Oh fuck, I lost him already."
You should have just dropped "Mom Spaghetti."
Mom, I should have. Yeah, it wasn't that quick. Yeah, I was. But when I heard that, I'm like, "Oh shit, here we go." Yeah, I should have came right. I laughed. Is what I did because I honestly thought it was kind of a funny line. I wish I would have thought about it before, and I wouldn't have wore that shirt. But
you should have just been like, cut. All right, let's back this up. Say that again.
Say it again. I got something.
You
for
look
you.
like B Rabbit.
Yep. I just had Mom spaghetti for dinner.
Boom,
bitch. Yeah.
Drop the mic, set done.
Just left.
Yep.
I would just, all right, next comic up. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that would have been good. Another thing that's kind of like bygone era is we're waiting for Kyle. Because he's just...
What are we at now?
We're at 17 minutes.
17?
Yeah. He said 15-20. And I really want to get to the cereal thing because it's really good. What we've discussed, forget what you think this conversation could be like with talking about cereal. What we've already discussed in the group chat that I think is going to come to life here is gold. And that's why I was like, we have to talk about this. And here we are, but we're waiting on Kyle. But another thing I've thought about, another thing that's kind of bygone era, and this one isn't so much I need it now, bring it back, because that would be stupid and you're going to call it out immediately. Okay. But payphones. Remember payphones? Did you ever use payphones?
What?
When's the last time you saw a payphone?
Well, they used to have them at the airport.
They used to. I'm asking, when's the last time you saw a payphone? Because we all got cell phones. I get why they're extinct. I'm asking, when's the last time you saw a payphone?
I'm thinking it might have been when I was in London last year. Because they got those famous,
Do they still have those?
Yeah, like
and
the
do they
Doctor
work?
Who, type of...
And they're functional?
I didn't go in it.
I probably would have gone in just for the jokes. So we have no idea if they're even functional.
For the jokes? What jokes?
Like, oh, hey, I'm in the thing, and I'm just going to make a call.
No, the people I was with them for 10 days. So, they had the Eric timer as well. And so I had to make sure I kept moments like that contained to use to maximum effect.
So when you're in that situation, do you just leave unannounced sometimes?
Yeah, it's almost like
reset the clock.
It's almost like when you need to let a fart go.
Yeah.
Like, all right, let me just kind of separate from the group. Eric, you're falling behind. I'll catch up I'll catch up in a bit. You know,
You separate from the group when you got to fart?
I mean, I probably would.
I'm here to tell you.
I'm not much of a public farter. I mean, if I don't know that it's going to be quiet, I normally will refrain.
You've murdered people before with your farts.
Yeah, that was years ago.
So you've grown.
yeah. I like to think I'm a little bit more respectful of people's space and sensory.
Can I tell you my thoughts about the payphone?
Are we still talking about the payphone?
I never even got to my thoughts.
All right, continue with the bit.
How dirty were those bitches? Like, who's cleaning those and when?
Oof.
I never, ever in my life thought about that during the peak of payphones.
Yeah.
But today, when I was thinking, I'm like, payphones. I've who was cleaning those and when and how often? They had to have been disgusting.
Yeah. Kind of like it's the famous George Carlin bit where he talks about how he never got sick as a kid.
Right, because
he was swimming in the Hudson River, which was like the dirtiest river in the world.
It's just so
like
dirty.
all that was just another immunity challenge that your body would just, was used to that much dirt and would just chew it up and spit it out.
Oh, disgusting.
Plus, when there's a dramatic payphone scene in shows, they love to do them in the pouring rain. So you'd have to think that some of that rain gets in there.
Yeah.
Or, maybe there's some humidity in the air and somebody's going to use their sleeve to like clean the phone off a bit.
And there's another thought, the rain on those payphones and the moisture getting in there. But yet today's world, like like last week, my cell phone, all I did was I'm out walking around. It's not raining. I'm not wet. My clothes aren't wet. I had my phone in my pocket. I did have headphones, like a wired headphone, like plugged in. And it was giving me an alert that there was moisture found in the phone. So I had to stop using it, unplug it.
Oh, wow.
I've never seen that ever before. But payphones.
I've gotten a heat advisory.
I've had that before.
But,
yeah. But a million years of payphones, and and they're getting wet and whatnot, and they still work. And then the cell phone one time maybe got a little bit of moisture somehow, and it's like, what are you doing? Like, come on. What are we doing here? Come on, Elon. Fix it.
Does Elon make phones now?
I would assume. I don't know. What isn't he doing? I saw right before you came over, because he's putting his SpaceX public.
Okay.
And when he does that, he'll be the first trillionaire.
Great.
How crazy is that? What's he going to do with all that money?
Yep. Soon the same thing he's doing now. Just sit on it.
Bitching on Twitter, yeah.
Yeah.
Sit on it. You should do something with it.
It's kind of like, the Lord of the Rings or whatever, where the dragon's got the big pile of gold that he just sits on. I mean, that's got to be it, right?
Is he modern day Scrooge McDuck?
He's getting close.
Yeah. And and it's funny because as a kid, it's like, oh yeah, I want to be Scrooge McDuck. I want to be swimming around in my coins, but
yeah.
Then when you're older and you like are doing this comparison of who Scrooge McDuck is, like, well, I don't want to be that motherfucker. Like that's wild.
I mean, I just want to know how he swims in all those coins. It seems like the coins would be too heavy for him to dive into.
They would be because we grew up another dirty ass thing. We grew up jumping in them ball pits. I would assume you did. Did you go in the ball pits?
Yeah.
Okay.
Love the good ball pit.
Dirty as hell, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And that was hard enough. Swimming in and out of and jumping in and out of. Imagine a whole big ass thing of coins.
Now I kind of want to do like an adult ball pit.
They have those. You want to go?
Yeah, yes. Yes, absolutely. 100% I want to go.
Should we do it while we wait for Kyle, or what do you? I don't even know.
Kyle's going to get on. He's going to be like, all right, well, I'm ready to talk about cereal. New plan. Talking ball pit. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you on your phone? You're busy?
Oh, yeah. I was just...
This is your show.
Yeah. It is my show. And
you brought me here. You told me we're going to talk about cereal. Now we have to fill 20 plus minutes with conversation.
Yeah, you were going on about something with ball pits, and I was like, well, I'll just see
You
what's
were
up.
you were on the ball pit discussion.
Checking
Are
my
you saying
email.
that you were not?
I'm checking my email. What do you want me to do?
Who could possibly be emailing you?
Do you get busy? Do you ever get busy? I'm working right now. You said it. It's your show. I'm literally working right now. This is my time to check my email. What do you do when you're at work?
Work?
There you go. Here you go. I'm assume checking your emails.
Checking my fantasy baseball scores.
You doing work?
Yep. Set my lineup.
How's that going?
First place.
There you go.
You know,
Oh, hey, congrats.
it's kind of a big deal.
It's kind of a big deal.
Hello. This is Malcolm Gladwell from Smart Talks with IBM. Today we're diving into a fascinating conversation with Stefano Pallard, Head of Fan Development for Scuderia Ferrari HP.
Your pronunciation is strongly American. It's more Scuderia Ferrari.
I'm still working on rolling my R's. But what I was able to learn from Stefano was the importance of engaging the tifosi, the Ferrari superfans in the digital age.
Ferrari fans and super fans want to be part of something, want to belong to something. So they want to be part of a community, and ultimately they want to be part of a winning team.
You've got Ferrari, which has a long history, design history. And now you're interacting in a kind of digital space. And I'm curious how you balance those two traditions.
When it comes to fan engagement, it's really digital technology and digital channels are the enable to create a deeper connection with our fans.
To learn more about how Ferrari and IBM are using technology to build deeper connections with fans, visit ibm.com/Ferrari.
This is Jacob Goldstein from What's Your Problem? Business software is expensive, and when you buy software from lots of different companies, it's not only expensive, it gets confusing, slow to use, hard to integrate. Odoo solves that because all Odoo software is connected on a single affordable platform. Save money without missing out on the features you need. Odoo has no hidden costs and no limit on features or data. Odoo has over 60 apps available for any needs your business might have, all at no additional charge. Everything from websites to sales to inventory to accounting, all linked and talking to each other. Check out Odoo at odoo.com. That's odoo.com.
Hey everyone, it's Cal Penn, host of Earsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club. This week on the podcast, I'm sitting down with Lily Chu, the author of the Audible original romantic comedy, Just Kiss Already. It's a story about a forensic anthropologist who secretly writes mystery novels, an actress who adapts his book into a film, and what happens when a meme and a media tour collide with a slow burn romance. It's performed by Simu Liu and Philippa Sue, and it is an absolute blast.
When you actually hear the performance, you realize that other people are taking your words, and what you thought was kind of a straightforward sentence like, the cat in the corner is black. Mm-hmm. In my head, it's the cat in the corner is black, not the dog, not the gerbil. Yeah. But someone else might say it, the cat in the corner is black. That's always fascinating to me, how they just bring in all these different nuances and really make it fun and interesting and distinctive.
Listen to Earsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club on the iHeart Radio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is Rob Gronkowski from Dudes on Dudes with Gronk and Jules. And talk about a perfect partnership, I'm here to tell you about protecting your end zone with Dude Wipes. If you're still wiping with toilet paper, you need to listen up. Dude Wipes are a wet, extra large flushable wipe that leave nothing behind in your behind. Because they are wet, and we all know wetter cleans better. Unlike dry wiping with toilet paper, Dude Wipes clear instead of smear. Goodbye, dingleberries. Goodbye, itch and irritation. Plus, if you take Gronk-sized grumpies, or as I like to call them, Gronkies, baby wipes won't do. You need extra big Dude Wipes to handle the job. And they come in different scents and pack sizes, including a single-use, on-the-go pack that you can take wherever you go for that home field advantage. So don't fumble the ball with toilet paper. Stop being an a-hole to your b-hole and start using Dude Wipes. Available on Amazon and major retailers nationwide. Dude Wipes. Best clean, pants down.
Have you started fantasy football prep yet?
No.
Me neither.
No.
I'm more hyped for like golf that morning of draft day than I am the draft right now.
Well,
and I'll get to that point where I'm excited for the draft, but right now I'm
No,
ready.
I mean this really explains your record in the league the last couple of years.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying last couple of years. I'm like, I'm a 2-time champion. What are you talking about?
Yeah. You've kind of joined the crew of just like loudly proclaiming, I've done zero prep.
I have done that the last couple of years, and I'm not proud of it. I don't know why I even say it. I think I say it as a preface of, guys, don't expect much from me. I'm not your threat.
Yeah. I mean, we're big on the reverse jinx.
Yeah, it's the reverse jinx.
The reverse jinx is a very real thing in that league. So to make yourself seem like you don't deserve it is just positioning yourself.
Yeah.
To have those fantasy gods on your side.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do? What are you really gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
We're recording a live show and you're checking your email. Like,
Jesus, what are you?
Have you? So, like, let's say you found like a really good email.
Yeah.
And then you'd have to, share it with me. Like, hey, here's what I got on the email.
Right.
Like, you ever run into that before where, like, we'll be at the baseball game, let's say.
Yeah.
And you get like a really funny text, but it's from a different friend group.
But then, like, how do you
laugh,
yeah,
and I'm just like, well, what are you talking about? Like,
Yeah.
what is happening here? So then it's like you almost have to like share like the lore, the story. Like you have to give like a hey, I work with this guy. He once ran over a raccoon, and because of that, we always refer to it as flat raccoon anytime.
Flat raccoon.
Yeah.
So I love that because it's so true, and especially when you're in person with people. A gold topic that they're unaware of, they didn't live, they're not living currently. There's no monetary value to that. Like you just, when you can bring something to the table like that.
It's a bit of a humble brag. Like,
yeah, it really is.
Hey, I'm hanging out with you right now.
Yeah, but I've got
really good friends. So that's even like showing how much esteem that I hold you in is like,
yeah,
look at how cool these other friends that I have are.
Yeah,
in comparison to you, I tell you wacky stories from them.
And quick backstory on who they are and why this is gold. And then after that, because you're holding court then, and then after that, it's like, and then this is what they sent. And then it's big laughs, and then the anticipation of what else you got. Like, is there more? Like, is there more coming? Like, what's the deal here?
This is almost, now that we're kind of, discussing this, or I've got that out in the open. You know what this is? This is the adult version of like when you're younger and you're like high school, college days, and just like, well, I'm gonna text that girl.
Yeah, I kind of.
So you kind of get your boys around you,
get your boys
and
going.
You're like, hey, I saw you in class today. Thought your red shirt was really cool. All right, guys, you workshop it,
right?
Well, no. Why you shouted like a stalker? Don't say that.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Just say like, hey, I saw you wearing an AC/DC shirt last week. You want to listen to some...
Last week? That's more of stalker to reference last week.
I'm coming up with this on the top of my head. I don't know.
Red shirt. I thought it was funny. You're like, red shirt. And it's like, no, it wasn't red. It was blue. Like you're... like that's
burgundy.
Because, everybody's... Especially when you're workshopping it, not everybody has the same like memory or like situation of what happened. So then you get the different opinions. And then it's like, well, then what the hell? What am I going to say? What am I going to do? And then are you going to say anything? We grew up at a time where cell phones in high school were pretty non-existent, right? Did any of our friends, we didn't, right? It wasn't until college?
Yeah, I mean, college, I feel like one of our friends had a pager.
Pager? Yeah,
I
never
senior
had a pager.
Year, yeah.
Did you ever have a pager?
I
Even
never
at
had
work
a pager,
or anything?
No.
Yeah, I didn't either. No. I knew how they worked, but I don't even know that I've ever even paged somebody.
Oh, my dad had a pager for years.
Oh, your dad did?
So, yeah, if I needed to get a hold of him, I'd page him the home phone number.
And you would just send the number.
Yep.
And then he would call.
And then he would see the number, and he'd just be like, well, that's my home phone number.
I need to call home.
Yeah, I'll call home.
Did you ever do that as a prank? And just like, what's up, Dad? Like, what do you want? I don't.
No. You don't prank Paige.
It seems like something I would do if I knew about this.
Yeah. Well, I think if because there was codes that you had on the old pagers.
Oh, okay.
Because it was kind of like a calculator. I mean, you could type boobies in on there and send it to somebody, and I guess that would be kind of like a prank page. Like they would look it up and they'd go, and then they would go look to the people around them, and they'd just be like, "Oh, I got this really funny page. Let me explain this."
Let me explain.
I'm pretty sure this is from Jeremy.
Yeah.
He ran over a raccoon about a year ago. Flattened the thing.
Page me boobies.
Yeah.
Do you think kids these days still do boobies?
I hope so.
I do too. I really do. I kind of want to ask my kids, but then I'm like, well, should I?
Kind of approach from the side, like, say,
Yeah.
kids, you guys ever seen a calculator?
Because there are boobies in the calculator?
Yeah. What about 80085?
Is that funny to you? I mean,
do you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah, I do want to ask, but then I don't. Like, I kind of want to just, I don't know. How do you even find out something like that?
At some point, you're gonna. I mean, this seems like a great lead-in for the talk.
Yeah.
So you should probably have that talk with your
Should
kids.
I start it with?
Yeah.
That's the natural way to start it.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen 80085 on a calculator?
Yeah. How did it make you feel?
What an amazing way to start the conversation. That actually makes a lot of sense. I think that's how I'm going to go about it. Because it's funny, and it kind of breaks the ice. And then from there, you get into the nitty-gritty of it, right? That's...
So much gritty.
It's too much gritty.
Yeah, just skip that spot. Just skip that spot.
Yeah, we'll just let natural things happen, I guess.
Hey, for right now, we're going to keep the conversation above the waist.
Above the waist. One thing at a time. That's great. Speaking of above the waist, I need a haircut, dude. I need a haircut bad. Wait, how often do you get your haircut?
4 weeks.
Oh, you're on. Do you have schedules?
Yeah.
Oh my, that's legit. I think that would probably keep. I need a schedule. Do you have like a gal? Do you have like a person?
Yeah, she's been cutting my hair since high school. So
no shit.
Yeah.
Huh? Where do you go? Or are you gatekeeping that? Because I've never heard of you having a schedule or a gal. I've known you forever.
She just like rents a spot at one of those big salons.
Yeah, you go to the salon even?
Yeah.
Does she trim your beard?
No.
Eyebrows?
Yes, yeah, about every other time.
How do you feel about that when they ask?
Oh, I love it when they do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Every time I get asked, I instantly feel old and know there's a problem, and I just decline.
Why would that be a problem?
Because something's going on.
With your eyebrows?
Do you not get the long ass ones that just like the stranglers, the ones that go rogue and they're like 3 times as long as the rest of the hair on your eyebrow?
Never on the eyebrow.
I've got 3 that get wicked, and you know what? That's how I find out they're wicked.
I get about 4 of those on the chest.
That's your chest hair.
Yeah, well, I'm not very like hairy on the chest, so I always hope that those hairs would grow long enough that at some point I could do like a comb over.
I've never heard the chest comb over. That's incredible.
Yeah.
And so it's never happened, but this is what you're hoping
No,
for.
no. As soon as I become aware of them,
yeah,
I'm normally like, what the hell is this 6-inch hair that's growing up?
So does your gal cut that too, or do you do you take care of that?
It's it's a public building, but I strip down. You go right when I get in there, and I say, number 2, whole body.
She takes care of
just clippers,
the chest hair.
Yeah.
And it's not even needed. You're not like in a wax situation. You're in a pluck situation with your chest hair.
Well, I mean, I grew up with Seinfeld like you did. And I was always under the impression that the more you shaved it, the more hair would grow.
More comes back.
Yeah. Still waiting for that to kick in.
Oh, you'll be proud of this. I was talking to Hattie today, and she yada yada me in a story she was telling.
Were you like, you skipped the best part?
I know. I was like, you skipped it all.
You can't yada yada that.
She yada yada me, and I'm like, that was incredible. Yeah, the girl, she's growing up. When you can yada yada with the best of them.
Well, here's your other opening. Now you don't even need to get to the below the waist talk.
True.
You could just do the above waist and then yada yada. Don't ever do this.
Don't do this. Yeah. No, that's a real thing. No, I need a haircut because I need that fresh cut feeling. It's like
it's like really somber there.
It's like more. It's a high I chase. Like you get that fresh cut. You get it for a good day or two, day and a half. You're riding that high. Nothing could stop you.
Do you get your haircut by the same person?
No.
Or you just go in there?
I just go to Great Clips, and there's one specific gal. We call her Bad Haircut Lady. And when she's working, it's a gamble. You're going to get her or you're not. If you get her, you know what's up. You just know what's up. You're going to get a bad haircut, and it's going to take forever.
So I'm concerned. I'm concerned about your inconsistent haircuts.
Thank you. I am too.
So what I want you to do next time you go to get your haircut, I want you to bring a big, like the red clown nose. Mm-hmm. Like have one of those in your pocket.
Okay.
So assuming that you get matched up with the non-bad haircut lady.
Assuming.
Hand the nose to the hair technician and say, hey, I'd really appreciate it if you wore this clown nose while you cut my hair.
Why?
And if they say yes, I will do that for you, the customer. They put the nose on. Then you get your haircut like normal.
Yep.
You say at the end, like, hey, I really like if you cut my hair all the time.
Oh.
And they'd be like, because you know that they're game.
They're game now. They're game for anything. They put the nose on.
Yeah. So then they're obviously going to be flattered. They're going to be like, this is the appreciation, the recognition that I've always wanted from my art.
Yeah.
And so the next time you come 4 weeks later, you bring them some white face paint.
Oh, yeah. I see where you're going with this.
Yeah.
We're going to bring the clowns back.
You're going to bring that clown back.
Yep.
Because what could be better than getting your hair cut by a clown?
There's no high better than getting that fresh cut by a clown. Like that would be peak.
You know what else would be peak?
If Kyle would call.
Yeah. I'm kind of out of angles to pursue on the clown.
I think it's interesting that you chose to clown this instead of giving me the number of your cut lady, like your haircut lady. Like you are seriously gatekeeping this gal. I've never heard of her. All the years we've known each other. And we're talking haircuts. You're still not even proposing the idea that I get my haircut by this gal. You are going to the point of suggesting I clown my current ones.
They're not even your current ones. They're just the people that you rent.
They're just people that work there.
Yeah, you don't have a relationship with these people.
That's a good point. I keep texting Kyle. How many times in a row you suppose I can text a person before I'm a psychopath?
So I think 3.
Okay, I'm well behind.
Yeah. I think if you text them 5 times, you're pretty much like restricted by law. Like you can't text them again.
Like they're going to block me
until they acknowledge you.
For harassment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There's probably a black and white law on that somewhere. It's got to be a precedent law.
They had that gal that got charged and found guilty of like stalking because she sent it was like 138,000 texts like in the space of a year to this one guy, like after one date.
And with 0 responses back.
Yeah.
Jesus.
What would you do in that situation?
Which side am I on? Am I the person texting or the person not texting? Because if I'm the person texting and it's that much, I think I keep the bit going.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like if I was receiving them, I think I keep the bit going.
Right.
I think that would be my contribution to the show. Would just be like, all right, Eric, it's been 3 weeks since you've been on the show.
Right.
Yeah. What's she talking about? Meal prep. She's sending me a lot of stuff about her meal prep. Apparently I'm a son of a bitch.
Yeah. That's and that's the thing. I totally get both sides of it. Of you kind of just keep it going. with zero response from the guy who's not responding, or gal, whoever it is. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, well, that makes sense that you have that, because you're kind of a little bit of a hopeless romantic. Like, I remember you...
Hopeless romantic.
I remember you going crazy for that story about the, that astronaut and that love triangle that, like, wore diapers so that they could drive for, like, 1,000 miles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. How cool would that be?
To wear an adult diaper while driving a car?
And you just go?
Yeah. That is super romantic.
You just go.
Like you get the boombox, like you get there, you get the boombox, you lift it over your head, you play the song.
Right.
And then...
ask for a shower.
Yeah, ask them if they got a place for you to... What would be...
You get the big hug. Let's say
that the situation did end in that way. Yeah, you get the big hug and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't tell them. Or could you? Is that part of the stick? Would you find it romantic if somebody...
You don't tell them until they've forgiven you for whatever is happening.
Yeah.
So then you get the big hug. You've done it, right?
Yeah.
You've done all the driving all these miles. You've pissed yourself, and depending on the situation, like I would have had to shit myself. I mean, we know this. And then you get there, and then you give the big speech. You're working on the speech. You give the big speech. She comes out. She hugs you. You're gonna smell. You apologize for the smell. Ask if you can use the shower, right?
Yeah, but what do you do with the diaper then?
Oh, you take it outside.
Yeah.
You get hosed off, maybe.
Hey, now that all's forgiven.
No, I'm going to strip down.
Yeah, you think...
this isn't sexual, but I'm going to strip down, get the hose.
You think... Get a little bit more spray there. Still feel a little...
a little more spray there.
Where is Kyle?
He's, this started as a very fun top 5 cereal talk. And it's very quickly driven into, wearing diapers and clowns. And it's really concerning for the pod. I don't know where to go.
Yeah, I really don't know how you end this one.
And I really wanted to save this for later to tell you, because this is kind of a big deal, but this is episode 150.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which is a major milestone for any podcast, let alone this little guy. And 150 is being spent talking about diapers and clowns and waiting for Kyle. Is that good? Is that bad? I don't know where to go with this.
Yeah. There's been some highs in those 150 episodes.
There has been. What's your favorite moment of 150?
There's been some lows here with the diaper clowns.
No, you give me your highs. That was exciting. You give me some highs. Yeah. But this is a low. I tell you, this is a low.
When Tiger King gets out of jail, when he finally gets his pardon and he's on again, you're going to have so much to catch him up on.
We're going to have to, do you even know what has happened since you've been gone? And then Kelly Clarkson will walk in.
God, he would have opinions on clowns.
He would have opinions on clowns.
Out of all the guests that you've had,
yeah.
I think Joe Exotic would probably have the most well-developed.
So he used to tour. He would take his zoo, right? His petting zoo. And
he's probably employed a clown. He could probably tell you what a clown makes.
Well, he probably could. But that was my point. It's like he used to tour and go to malls and stuff, and like people would pet. He'd do his show and people would pet him. And this is like in the 80s.
They would pet the tigers. They wouldn't pet.
They would not pet.
Okay.
That, yeah, that's only his husband's. But he would take his animals, right, and do his show in the 80s and 90s. But then you would think he had clowns opening for him, maybe. Like, to your point, he probably hired clowns. That would be a perfect opener. Like, that's a circus. You think a clown? Maybe that's why clowns are dying. Because there's not as many circuses,
Oh, I thought you were going to go the angle that maybe Joe Exotic had been feeding the clowns to the tigers.
That's that bitch Carol Baskin.
Well, I was talking about valleys. I think we've definitely... What would you say that the theme of these 150 episodes have been? Well, bringing up 2020 COVID pop culture references.
Yeah, that's
the astronaut in the diapers, the Tiger King, Juggalos.
That was the first thing that popped in my head after I said that bitch Carol Baskin was 2020 J.O. 2020. Oh, that's so funny. Well, I don't know if Kyle's calling, but cereal, though, I don't even want to get into it at this point without Kyle. So do we shelve it?
I think we're going to have to.
Yeah, because otherwise we're going to go on for another hour either waiting for Kyle or talking cereal with Kyle, and I just don't have it in me.
Really, really poor.
You got
really poor form on Kyle's part.
You got anything to promote? Oh, let me ask you this. I've been asking everybody at the end of the episodes lately. I famously, my shower song is the Thong Song by Cisco. What is your go-to shower song that you sing?
Excuse me?
What's your go-to? What song do you go to in the shower that you sing often when you're in the shower?
Yeah, I don't normally sing in the shower.
Oh, you get down to business? You don't?
Yeah,
do you play music at all?
No.
So you're raw dogging it.
Yeah, I guess you could say that I am.
Okay.
I'm normally not even in the mood for music until I've got at least a cup of coffee in.
Okay. Oh, so you only shower morning time.
Yeah.
So you've never had I guess you've probably showered outside of the morning before.
I have,
And you've never turned on some tunes?
I've never felt like singing.
You've had a shower beer before.
I have, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you've never thought about singing then?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. It's not for everybody, I guess. I like to belt out the thong song. I don't know. It's different for everybody.
Yeah, other people answer this question?
Yeah, and they generally give me songs. You're the what? Pointing at
you got a fucking clown statue
in the studio here? Yeah, I know. That's Art the Clown, the Terrifier. And then right behind him's the Danhausen.
Not a clown.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Kyle. Oh, now he calls.
Hit that intro, go! Laugh with me when the rent's past due and the car won't start. Laugh with me when the only sponsor is my broken heart. We're hanging on this janky stream. Two weird voices in the glow of a screen. If the world won't sing, then let it laugh with me.
Hey everyone, it's Cal Penn. I'm inviting you to join the best-sounding book club you've ever heard with my podcast, Hearsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club. Every episode, I nerd out with amazing guests and dive into the best new audiobooks available on Audible. It's the book club for your ears. Listen to Hearsay, the Audible and iHeart audiobook club on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy. The sound of a seatbelt. It's one of the most important sounds in our car. It means everyone is ready and everyone is safe. The more our kids see us put on our seatbelts, the more natural it is for them to put theirs on too. Make it a priority. Buckle up every time. Hear the sound? Make it a habit.
Paid for by NHTSA.
Here's the truth. You could literally be adored by everyone and then come home and still get completely ignored by your own cat. It's classic cat behavior. But new Sheba Premium Puree is a lickable treat that changes all that. They're protein-rich, made with bone broth, and have the smooth, creamy texture cats go crazy for, especially when it's hand-fed. Yeah, it's more than a treat. It's a fast pass to favorite human status. So feed your cat Sheba and go from totally ignored to truly adored in just 12 days, guaranteed, or your money back. Learn more at Sheba.com.
It's called soccer. It's called football. Soccer. Football.
Domino's best deal ever lets you get any pizza, including stuffed crust, with any toppings for $9.99.
Okay, we can agree on that. Yeah, fully. So, pineapple? Don't ruin it. Get any pizza, including stuffed crust, with any toppings for $9.99. Finally, something everyone can get behind.
And if the rest disagree, that's between them and Domino's. Which means the only thing left to fight over is who's ordering.
Domino's.
Price is higher for some locations. Excludes XL and specialty pizzas. Select this offer from 6/15 to 7/26. Online only. Size availability varies by crust type. Max 7 toppings. 6 for pan and New York style crust. Minimum purchase required for delivery. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary.